Hello and welcome to the latest episode of the Xbox Simulation Gaming series. This is week 9 since On the Road was released, and we are here to check if there's anything new with the game. And no, there hasn't been any patches gone through this week. There's nothing new really. On Xbox, steering wheels are still not supported. And this time the game is not starting in the middle of the Autobahn because I actually pulled over into one of those rest areas or truck stops last time before I turn off the game. So let me adjust my seat. There we go. Yeah, I like to be able to see the mirrors anytime I need to look at them. Let's see if we can leave this spot now. I can't really see. Let me see if I can stick my head out and... Oh, there we go. Nobody's coming. So we can just get going here. Ooh, sharp turn. What happened here? Somebody shut down the lights or something? Okay, that's weird. I guess my lights are not really on. I thought I turned them on. It's probably like daylights or something. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's drive a bit. Let's try to have some fun. And again, this orange sky, it looks weird. I wouldn't say it's really a problem, like this is not gonna stop me from playing the game ever. But I kind of hope they fix that as well eventually, one day. Yeah, there are more pressing issues right now, like steering wheel support and possibly customization of the trucks. But yeah, this sky looks weird, and it's not like that. On Truck Driver, for example, the sky looks really nice. The sky also looks nice on Bus Simulator 18. And speaking of Bus Simulator, Bus Simulator 21 will be releasing this year, and there's been quite a few rumors that it will be fairly soon. One was even for April 7, which of course didn't happen. It was probably April Fool's joke. But I've heard also June. Nothing has been confirmed or announced so far, so there isn't really an official release date. I have a feeling it will be towards the end of the year, like October or November or something like that. However, I really wish it would be sooner than that. Okay, again, what is this? It looks like somebody shuts down the lights. Is that the light inside the truck? Is it the street lights? I'm not really sure what's going on here. It's a little weird, but I guess it's not a big deal. It's another very small issue. Like I've seen on Facebook, it never happened to me, but like people are actually falling through a bridge. Or all of a sudden their truck like starts falling through the sky and it's doing like 200 kilometers an hour. Never happened to me, but yeah, those are pretty big glitches. In terms of the lights, who cares? They can shut down anytime. Oh, rain. That's cool. The only thing is, I'll turn on the wipers without crashing. It is hard to turn them on while driving. I wonder if it's going to be any better when there is steering wheel support. But yeah. Oh, by the way, truck driver. They like last week they had some updates. Better, more realistic sounds, and one of the things that they did update is the rain in the game. And so now the raindrops on your windshield and the side windows are more like visible. It looks different, it looks more realistic, it sounds more realistic as well. So they keep working on this game, which is good. They're probably putting in more work right now, because they do have competition. Let's take an outside view for a second here. See if I can drive this thing like that. Oops, losing control already. Anyway, so the fact that On the Road is here, I'm pretty sure creates more competition, and it is why Truck Driver is being updated. There are talks that there's gonna be a map, a new map released on that. They released paint jobs for different countries. So this is really good. Like, I'm really hoping for more competition. I'm really hoping for more new games, trucking and busing. This would be nice on Xbox because we do have a lot of them on PC, but like really on Xbox we only have Bus Simulator 18, Bus Driver Simulator 19, Truck Driver, and On the Road. That's pretty much it. And again, the lights keep shutting down occasionally. I guess that's fine, it's not really a problem. But yeah, I'm doing much better now from the outside view. And the sound of the rain on the outside view is more or less what's on Truck Driver right now. Also, they have the sound of the wipers. So at the moment, I think the rain on Truck Driver might be a little bit more realistic than on the road, and that's like if you looked at it 2 weeks ago, On the Road would have been better on that. Right now it is Truck Driver, and again I'm waiting for On the Road to have steering wheel support, and at which point I'll start a walkthrough series, and I will release a video comparing On the Road to Truck Driver. At this point, I don't see why I would do that. I only play Truck Driver. I don't really play On the Road because I cannot use my steering wheel on the road. Like, I can use it with Truck Driver, and this is why I play Truck Driver. Well, I'm pretty close to that bus. And this is another thing, I would really like to be able to drive a little bit faster. In other countries you can drive trucks faster than 90 kilometers an hour. And yes, the buses in Germany are allowed to go 100, and this is why we have buses passing us. But it would be nice if we could go faster. Well, nicer. At this point, what I really want is the steering wheel. Speed limit or speed limiters on the truck doesn't really matter. And again, the lights just go out. Like, I don't understand what's going on here. Oh, this guy just slammed on the brakes right in the middle of the Autobahn. And for no reason too. You don't have that happening on truck driver. Like I've bus simulator, like but driving in the city, like cars would slam on their brakes coming up to intersections and stuff. Or if the light turns yellow, and they just slam on the brakes and stop. Okay, again the lights go out just like that. What's going on here? And here they are back on. So anyways, on bus simulator, while in the city, you have to be careful to keep a good distance from cars because they might slam on their brakes coming towards intersections. But like on the freeway, nobody ever stops. Like this can never happen on the freeway, on bus simulator. And the truck driver's freeway right now actually is very realistic. I find it very realistic. Unfortunately, it's pretty short. Like the whole freeway is about 20 kilometers long-ish. Driving like this from behind is fairly easy. But anyways, yes, so their freeway is short, but it's so realistic. Cars, of course, are driving much faster than you. The speed limit is 120. The truck can go 120. Some cars are going like 140. They will pass you in the left lane. People are cutting you off. They're not running into you, but they're cutting you off pretty realistically right in front of the truck. You have to be careful in the areas like in the tunnel where the speed limit is 80, but generally the cutting off is not going to lead to an accident. Yeah, it's really a lot of fun right now to drive on the freeway on truck driver. The only again problem with it is it's really short. Okay, this guy did it as well, like slammed on the brakes for absolutely no reason, and I'm so glad I'm not behind him. So, yeah, let's talk about the Autobahn here. What's realistic about it is that the speed limit for trucks is 80, which is the case on the Autobahn. I'm pretty sure most of the trucks in Germany are limited to 90 kilometers an hour. If you're driving from another country, you might come into Germany and have a truck that has that is able to go faster than 90 kilometers an hour, but that's like if you're only like driving into Germany or like passing through. Trucks that are on like for German companies, I'm pretty sure they will be limited to 90. So that's realistic, but the traffic on the other hand is moving really slow. As a truck driver, you're almost never going to pass cars. And here, me doing 90 kilometers an hour and passing lots of cars. Like the only thing you would ever pass is other trucks. And buses would usually pass you there doing 100, as this is their speed limit. Cars don't have speed limits. They have a suggested speed of 130. And most of them would be going above that. So no, I don't find this Autobahn realistic at all. There should be cars going much faster. And on truck driver, like I'm usually doing 110 with my truck and I'm rarely ever passing anybody. Now the only problem with the truck driver is that they don't really have any other trucks in the game. They have like cube vans and stuff, but they don't have 18-wheelers and big rigs and stuff. And the same thing with buses. They only have like small buses. They don't have like the bigger coaches, which we have here in this game. But they do have cars going at high speeds, which is what you would normally see on any freeway. And another highly unlikely thing to do on the Autobahn, pass a bus, and this car is following that bus and they're doing about 80 kilometers an hour. I don't think you would ever see that in Germany. But yeah, here my truck is limited to 90 kilometers an hour, and I seem to be passing most of the traffic. There are still cars and vans, buses that are passing me, but I seem to be passing most of the rest of the traffic, which is usually not what happens when you are driving a truck. A like and subscribe would be very much appreciated. And don't forget the notification button that will notify you every time we upload awesome videos like this one. And I'm about to wrap it up here. Hopefully I'm able to report better news next week. Hopefully we have some patches go through this week. And hopefully steering wheel support is a thing on Xbox by next weekend. Again, I'll post another video on Sunday. And yeah, I really hope things go better with this game, and I really hope we have more competition here and possibly more games to come in. Euro Truck Simulator, or like at least some smaller version of it, would be very nice. And the lights went out again. Anyways, I'm going back here to Magdeburg. I just decided to see if I can find the place where I was before. But yeah, this will be it for this week. Thank you very much for spending the time, and I hope I'll see you in our next episode. Look at the other cars. Looks like they do have drivers, but when I look at my truck, there's nobody in it. Like I don't exist or something. Yeah, weird stuff. Yeah, so look, there's no, well, can't really, there we go. Lights keep going on and off. Anyways, that is it. Thank you again, and goodbye.